Hey guys, welcome back to Shredcraft RC. I'm Cam and we're back here with the Yokomo Yd2s Drift 2.0. This car is still completely stock. I probably have 8 battery packs through it right now. The only thing that I've changed because I wanted to play with it was I added a anti-dive shim under the front rear toe block, just a 1mm shim, and so that in essence reduces caster a little bit. So I changed the shim on the front arm and pushed that front arm back and put both shims in the front of the arm, and that thing was ripping. There's a few clips that I'll put in right here. Yeah, as you can see, this thing was really getting down with all the other cars, so it's a blast to drive. I want to thank everyone for voting in the poll that I put up for picking the body, and that's what we're going to do on this episode, is paint the body. So the winner by a very large margin was the Pandora RC S15. So that is the Origin Lab body, and I picked it up from Scale Science. And we're gonna paint it now. So I've already gone ahead and picked out this livery. I'll put some clips up here. This one I really liked. Originally I was gonna do another poll, have you guys vote on a color and a livery, but I feel like sometimes giving too many options adds to the time frame of this video, and this is gonna be a long one and a long, I guess, duration time build. So I have a few of those going on, and one you guys haven't seen yet. There's a cool video that will be coming out here in about a month featuring a unique build. But yeah, let's get to it on the Yd2s Drift 2.0 S15 body build. Building that livery, so I'm going to cut all the masks. First I'll design the masks on the iPad, and then I will cut them, wash the body, cut the body, and get going from there. So stay tuned. Alright, so we're over here on the iPad. I'm not fancy and don't have screen recording or anything. I'm just going to show you the quick basis on how I get my shapes. Is I will bring the photo in, and then I'll measure the wheelbase and kind of set photo to the same wheelbase as the car. And then I go ahead and I start tracing the individual colors, the shapes I should say, and I will just trace those with the pen tool. And then for each color I will make a layer. And so here you can see there are my teal shapes, and then we'll add the black ones on top. So those are my black shapes, and that's just getting the basic idea here. So that's just the rough ideas to give me the shape idea, and I'll have to hop over to the laptop, show you what I do after that. So this is my old school cutting software here. I think it's called Easy Cut. Yeah, Easy Cut Studio. And then I bring my shapes in here and I double check the measurements on everything against the body. And then of course you have to mirror everything because it is a mask. So it'll be reversed when you paint it. And I'll do a black layer and then a teal layer. And then the text, it doesn't really matter. This is just to tell me which color I'm going to paint. So have those going, and then I will cut the window masks and I bring that into Affinity Designer. This is where I'll kind of type my text that I want to use, and then these are the window masks, and I'll just double check with measurements against the body versus these, and then I'll print that on the sticker sheet that Pandora has. And Pandora RC offers all the templates for their bodies on their website. Super nice. So we'll hop over, wash the body, and start laying some masks down. Now, one of the hardest parts that I find with painting the RC bodies is everything has to be done in reverse order, but then you also want to stick to the basic rules of painting, I guess, as far as not putting dark colors on top of light colors, so you don't have darker colors bleeding through the lighter colors on top. But because of this design, I'm gonna have to do some things kind of against the rules. I'm sure there's better ways to do this. This is just how I do this. I'm not saying it's the right way at all. It's just kind of how I have had success in the past with my other paint jobs. So my goal here is, first I'm going to lay all these black pieces on the body, and those will be my references for the teal masks to go on top of those. And then all the logos will be single masks that will go down. But the order that I'm going to paint this is mask everything, spray the pearl white first, and that I'm probably going to have to do 5 to 6 coats, if not more, and then back that with a gray, because this isn't true white. It's kind of like a pearl, darker silver white. So I'll lay all that white first, and then I will peel the teal mask and lay teal down after I back the white with a gray, just so the teal doesn't bleed through that white. And once the teal is down, I'm going to back the teal with the gray to lock that color in, and then I will peel the black masks, and then I will spray black final coat over the whole body to seal everything. And I always like to paint black after as a backing color or a final color, so when you look in the window you don't see the body color through the body. So just something I like to do to kind of finish it off. And then I may at the end put red in the taillights there. There are light buckets already cut that I cut along front and rear light buckets, so I'll have to paint those. And then there's like a roof spoiler that will have to get painted, and depending on how the stickers lay out here, I may do the roof spoiler in teal if that stripe kind of carries over throughout the whole car. So I will grab the body, show you what it looks like right now, and start throwing some masks down. Here are all the masks, and there might still be some more that I'm gonna have to cut as I go. All the little ones are kind of under there. So there's a lot. I'm going to take my time kind of bringing it and make sure the order is right, and of course add a little of my own flavor on there, and then show you what it looks like when I'm painting. There's the body. Pretty cool. My first RC drift car was the Tamiya S15. So I'm kind of excited to have this on the Rookie Drift 2.0, because in essence it's like version 2.0 of my first RC drift car. So keep on going. Started getting some masks on, and almost time to start spraying. Still some more detail work. This is one of the longest steps because you want to make sure the order is correct and the lines are down nice and good, so there's no overspray. So still have to do the lights here, and yeah, an evolving process here. I've gotten the pearl down with kind of a grayish, silveryish backing, and the car's still translucent, still see through it. So I am going to lay some gray down as a backing, and then I will go through and paint my teal sections, and then I will finish by the black sections and kind of coat the whole inside with black before I peel the windows or the headlights or anything like that. So I'm going to keep working on this, and I'll fill you guys in on stages as the process continues. Well, no real updates during the painting process because, well, frankly, it was kind of a disaster. My paints gelled on me, and this is definitely not a tutorial, and I'm definitely not the best painter, but pretty much all my masks tore. So it ain't pretty, but over here at Shredcraft RC we find solutions, not problems. So what I did was take my files and then I recut these masks. Well, now these are going to be stickers, and then I cut some other ones out that I think I might use, some of the ones that came with the body, and then I'm going to see if I can save this. I didn't have any white, all I had was a pearl white and then gray as a backer, so it kind of turned out more silvery, but I think it'll still work. And then the green is definitely a little darker than I would have wanted, but something I haven't done before, so I think I might be able to save it. So I'm gonna get to work. I'll probably put a time lapse up while I do the stickers. One little pro tip: if you cut the masking on the body, then you can paint the outside to do your window trims and stuff. It's just a nice little touch. I have light buckets and stuff too to go in, and kind of already started testing some mounting with body posts in the rear and magnets in the front, but when I final mount it, I'll show you how I do that. Alright, got the chassis here, getting ready to mount the body. And this is just kind of how I do it. I put a piece of vinyl, sticky side up, in between the magnets. These are the ones getting mounted on the body. And then I will put a dab of E6000 on each magnet. And then on the body, I will lay a piece of vinyl down just so the glue won't pull the paint later if I ever want to take the magnets off. And then I will align it and kind of slide it side to side and feel how the wheel offset is. And then put 2 larger magnets on top of the body to hold that down and let it sit for 3-4 hours till that glue is cured, and go from there. I'll show you what it looks like. I got the sticker job done, but I'm not going to show you yet, so you got to stay tuned. Here we are, back where we started, in the shop. I think I was able to kind of save the body with some of the stickers here. Cover up some of my bad masking work, or my bad painting work. But overall I think it came out pretty well. Even left some of the masks on because I didn't want to risk peeling them. And then, of course, cover up stickers over some of the worse for wear areas. But yeah, not too bad. Hope you guys liked the paint job, enjoyed the process. Like I said, it's not by the book how you should do it. I'm sure most of my mistakes were probably because of some of my crazy paint mixtures. So next up, we'll get this thing to the track and maybe dig a little deeper into some of the tuning. Trying to keep it mostly stock, but next thing up, I think maybe we'll play with some of the steering, do an alignment, check all that. So that'll be in the next episode. I just want to say thank you guys for subscribing and watching these videos on the Yokomo SD or Yokomo RD 2.0 Rookie Drift. I don't know why, but I've mixed those up more than once. So thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you like what you see. Hit subscribe if you want to see more of these builds. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks.